What's up guys and welcome back to On The Brick, where I forgot that Omega Squad exists. Yeah, that wasn't the clue for this week, especially since avfigures doesn't actually make them. Instead, ViperSun was the only one to correctly guess that this week would just be a fem trooper. Because if Omega had sisters, there would be more female clones. That's what I was going for. Unlike the previous minifigures shown off this month, this one is not printed. Instead, this is just a decaled minifigure that I did myself. While I definitely wouldn't say that it's A tier 100% quality, I am quite proud of how this one turned out, actually. And I just like how it looks in general. Obviously, female clone troopers weren't ever really a thing, with Omega being one that stands out quite noticeably. And I mean, it's a kind of obvious why. All clones originated from Jango Fett, and so for the longest time, it just made sense for all of them to look exactly like him and, well, be male. But this is also Star Wars, a space fantasy. Okay, let me try that one again. But this is also Star Wars, a space fantasy in which anything can happen, so if they want to have female clone troopers, they easily can do so, and the introduction of Omega definitely leaves that open. I don't think canon will ever say that there were any for 100% certainty, but the point is, avfigures decided to design some anyway. He has just normal clone troopers, and of course 332nd troopers, which are very quickly becoming my favorite squad. Now, this isn't just a normal 332nd trooper with some more rounded areas. Nope, this is a different design that is still equally as identifiable. While in the male version of the armor, the blue stripe starts small at the top and then widens towards the bottom, it's the opposite here, and looks more like a Y or like a fork in the road when you just don't know if you want Burger King or McDonald's. And even then, it's not just a flipped version of the male one, it's a different design that then goes right on top of the same looking belt and under armor. The legs are also a different design. The male version is much lighter than this, but honestly I like this version a lot more, where there's more blue that really stands out. The parts underneath the knees are in a slight arch or arrow, I guess. That does fully wrap around the legs here. Obviously the ones on the inside of mine started to peel off at some point, but that's an easy fix. And you know what, I have to say this is one thing that I really love about decals over most printed figures. Most of the time, if someone's going to print it, they don't do the inside of the legs, and it really stands out. But with decals, you get the detail there as well, and I just love that. And it's the same thing with the arms, where you actually get it fully wrapped around, unlike most printed minifigures. And here again, I think the detail that was included just looks awesome. It's not much, it's literally just blue, black, and white. But the fact that it does fully wrap around really completes this minifigure to me. Now, one area that is pretty much exactly the same, even if there are minor differences, is the back. Just like most minifigures, there's not anything really to talk about here, but they also didn't lack in detail. It looks nice. The biggest change, of course, then, is the helmet, and I think this was an awesome choice to make. It would have been so easy to just add some curves and then keep everything else the same, but that's not what they did. They designed a different version of this minifigure that still easily fits the squad. And that same mentality goes into this helmet, where you can easily see that yes, this is a clone trooper helmet. Yes, the visor is very similar. It's actually like a Mandalorian style visor, but it's noticeably different. And personally, I really love this kind of design. Now, I'm not really that good at decaling, but I would love to get more of these at some point, and well, hopefully he makes them for other squads as well, because why not? In fact, what squads would you like to see him make troopers for? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and while you're at it, take a guess at what next week's minifigure will be. It'll be the first week of May, which is my birthday month, so for the entire month, I'll just be choosing minifigures that I really like, and most of them are not Star Wars related. For instance, for the first one, let's just say, well, he must let the spice flow. Leave your guesses in the comments down below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to help appease that YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support me further, you can always check me out on Instagram, Discord, and of course on Patreon, where you can join all these wonderful people and get shoutouts like Jonathan. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.